Hello again. My name is Salty Rat. I am a local space pirate and your commander than ever. It's good to see you again. We are playing a little bit extra Barony. During our last run, we did a handful of interesting things. At least I would think is interesting, which is just being a barbarian in the middle of a thing. We've had a couple of runs that did not go well. Did not make it past the 5-minute mark. So we are trying again. For the sake of it, right? I know a lot of other YouTubers are like heavily editing their videos and like having a good time messing around and stuff. I thought the boulder was coming towards me. I was going to scream. I was going to actually scream. Heavily edit their videos, mess around with things, and I've kind of realized that as much as I'd like to go and be like the big Let's Player and mess around and do clips and stuff like that, it's just, I don't like editing videos. I would love to like editing videos, and I'm learning new things about it, but I've been very unfiltered on Twitch for a very long time, just like putting stuff out and getting it out there. And so I feel like that's not worth, it may be worth my time in the short term, where I'm just kind of like, oh, I'm messing around and here's the highlight reel of what I did. But that, it feels disingenuous because I never do that. That's not a thing that I do. I do not enjoy messing around with editing software, and I feel like it's just a couple of hours of my time where I could just be doing more and putting out more. I hope that makes sense. So if you're watching this and you're like, oh man, this guy's doing a lot of long plays, it's because I don't like editing videos. There are people who put out like 30 different edited videos in a week, and I don't know how they have anything remotely close to like patience for that. The rat brain does not work that way. I'm greedy and I just want to like, I want to play video games for people. I'm like, I want to entertain you. I'm a little guy. That's what that boils down to. So I'm taking steps on improving like the general quality of this. I want to do, it's like vlog style Let's Plays. That used to be a huge thing on YouTube at one point in time, and then we had to get fancy because everyone got Vegas. Everyone got a pirated version of Vegas and said, oh, I can go ahead and do this. I've got Vegas. But like, who am I going out of my way to impress? Right, some guy? There's some guy out there that's gonna be like, oh, this guy did an edit of Barony. He crunched down an hour and a half of Barony into like 1 hour of YouTube. No. I don't care. I'm not gonna make cuts. I'm not gonna spend time rendering nonsense. That's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. So that's been 90% of my brain is just I don't want to edit stuff. And you're gonna have to deal with it. Backpack? I've never seen a backpack before. I've never seen a backpack before. Does it... I guess if I appraise it, I'll learn. That might be some, like, definitions that I don't know. Not definitions, excuse me. That might be, like... I used to play this game, like, the last few videos, you'll see that it was on the Halloween mode, which has been fantastic. I love Halloween. Halloween's my favorite holiday. But, now that we're, you know, now that I'm kind of like, I'm burnt out on the holiday thing, and I'm like, I've never actually played this game outside of the Halloween version. I now get to see what everything is normally. And so, there's this dissonance where I do not understand the X, Y, and Z of everything right now. Is that a friend or a foe? That's a foe. It is very hard to tell what is anything out here. That's a friend. Ooh, hello, I love you. Instant friendship. I point at you and say, we're getting soft tacos. And you just have to nod and smile about it. It's gonna be a few days until this is posted out, but I was playing, I did a stream a few days ago, messing around with Clover Pit, which I don't think I need to explain what Clover Pit is to people. That's exciting. That is exciting, huge gambit for a lot of gamers right now. So, I've got a sneaking suspicion most of everyone who's watching right now knows what a Clover Pit is at this point. It's just an extremely good roguelike slot machine. And oh my god. That was a fun time. I actually really enjoyed messing around with that. But there's the other game that we featured, and that's gonna be coming out on. You'll probably see like the first part of that that highlight of me streaming it. That's gonna be out in a bit. No, you're not spraying with acid. It was a game called Cutting Edge, Roots of Mutation, and that is exciting to me. For people who may not be in the furry community or may not be like up to snuff when it comes to indie games, that is Trauma Center, which is a big it used to be. I'm not gonna say it is a big one because we haven't had a game for that in a long time. It was a DS and Wii kind of game for the longest time. But Trauma Center is basically it's a visual novel / surgeon simulator. That we got to see a lot of at one point in time. We saw like at least like there was Second Opinion, Under the Knife, and a bunch of other ones. There has to be at least like 4 or 5 games in that series, where you are a surgeon and you've got some cool magic powers that is never really explained. I don't think I ever saw an explanation of why and how and what in that. But the big shtick with it, the big takeaway, is that you are essentially just kind of rolling, getting your stuff together, curing patients, and there's always some sort of underline of some mysterious disease going on that never really. It's like, oh, we got tumors that move around, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. But Cutting Edge, what is it called? Cutting Edge is looking to be like a spiritual successor, and it's got some anthro characters in it, and I really like the characterization. I really like Brooke. She's a nurse shark who is a nurse, which is very funny. And she looks like she could beat me to death. I'm dead. Never mind. Oh my god. Okay, the Minotaur is not as fast as I thought they were. Gomez. Okay, we got another floor to go ahead and mess around and find out with, and I can go and continue talking about my funny little surgeon game. Yeah, so basically, Trauma Center is a game that I grew up with. We had it on the Wii, and I like spent a stupid amount of time on for what is essentially just like a little Wii game. And I really enjoyed like the main character was so cool. Like he's the bearded old dude, strong bearded old dude. So like not strong. Oh, I was playing New Blood. That's what it was. Main character was I think they started out in Alaska or something like that. And we started out in Alaska, and there's like some sort of mystery going on, and I absolutely adored that. I absolutely thought it was one of the cooler games that I've seen. There's a tin opener, we have food. Awesome. That made my full day. That boulder resistance feels like it may be. Oh no. Oh. I literally thought I was dead. I thought that was it. I thought that was the end of the game for me. Cracked ring in the drain. I got a cracked ring or something. Neat. Okay, concentrate, Rad. You're having a conversation here. Crap. Why would locking... Okay. But anyway, Cutting Edge, Roots of Mutation, definitely take a look at it. The demo's out on Steam, and it is outstanding. I think it would be well worth your time to go and take a peep. Peep at it, enjoy it, have a good little time, eyeball it, understand. All of that is, it's just fun. And it feels like a tour de force. It's a return to it's a return to a genre that I really, really like, the little surgeon games. So, like, just in general, very exciting concept. We are messing around. I'm gonna continue to... I'm gonna get refocused on the game. I've been yapping about a game that I feel like half of the people who are gonna be watching this video has not been gonna pay attention whatsoever about it. But that doesn't mean that I'm not excited. I'm horrifically excited about that. A handful of things that I have been paying attention to. Yo, oh my god. A handful of things that I've been paying attention to in Barony itself is that the Ambulic goes ahead and allow you to duplicate potions. You can duplicate potions. If you got an Ambulic, you can duplicate potions with a bottle of water. That's really cool. I think that's outstanding, and I've utilized that in a couple of test runs when I'm just messing around and finding out. Where I've just like made like an entire inventory worth of booze from booze and potions. Booze and water. Which feels like that doesn't feel correct. But I'm also not gonna complain with free booze. I feel like if you had a party with you, I feel like the merchant class, or like I'm sure the traveler class is good too, but like I feel like the merchant class is extremely party coded with its high appraisal and high trading. Just be like, yeah, give me your money, and they'll just take care of any trades and take care of the appraisals for you. Cleric seems potentially really good. I don't know how effective team healing is in this game. Poison resistance ammo. I hear someone who's ranged. But I think they are officially... Oh, he's alive. He's alive, and he's actually thriving out. That's... Ooh, can I get a third? That's incredible. Gamers were real now. No. I got afraid. I had a big fear in my heart. I thought that was gonna be it. Like, we would just lose 20 dudes instantly. Let's throw away our torches. We are not portraiting this time around. Servable. If this gives me more armor, goodbye. Into the depths you go. Teleportation scroll. Light scroll. Mail. Ooh, free boots. Hopefully they're not cursed and I can actually take advantage of them. Let's throw away some of the stuff. I'm sure someone's gonna be like, oh, but you should have done X. I don't care. I do not care. I could not care about that, unfortunately. I feel like bear traps are strong and just not gonna pay attention to them. That's a blessed mail? What is... P.S. don't, I'm... Oh. A Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time reference in my game? No. That's awesome, but no. Someone's a little bit smarter than me. Go and tell me if there's like a use for like blessed mail, or is it just like a quirk of the engine? That. Where are my valiant men? The amount of misses on these guys, this is awful. That's terrible. That sucks. Maybe for them, but that sucks. Oh, Ludwig. I started this thinking that it was gonna be an okay time. But unfortunately, death comes for us all, I see. And I'll look on. Just to have it. Just to know that I have it. I'm completely scatterbrained today. I don't know what's going on. I had such like high hopes and high plans for the evening, and like I'm trying to figure things out. That's a poison. That's a cursed ring. Get it out of here. Kill the skeleton. I hate seeing him. I'm gonna eat that. Oh, and a regen. Oh, tin food has little buffs. Oh! Oh! I feel like I'm learning so much. I don't even know if that's true. But I feel like I've learned quite a bit there from like one little thing. I think it was mostly because like in the Halloween edition of this game, the Halloween, for Halloween, all the tin food is just like candy.
This one's still alive.
And so like I didn't know how that transferred in my head. Something about it just did not do it. Confusion would be really funny. Oh, I can mouse. Hate to see it. Okay, and you can middle mouse click. Alright. Booby blick. Okay. If they're a cursed item, does it curse me or does it curse the thing that I hit? It is beyond me. Oh. Is that some friendly rats? I've never been more enthused in my entire life. I've been blessed by rat. I'm very happy with that. Yippee. Potion of sickness. I feel like I really actually want to take advantage of potions and stuff. My foul vials and liqueurs of some kind and some variety. Oh, they're not witches this time around. Actually, I low-key actually kind of miss the. Am I pretty? I actually miss the little witch vibes off of the swamp and the goblins now. The vibes were immaculate. Oh. Didn't lose a single man. I wonder if my rats will level up. No way. Rats are getting levels. I've never been more enthused. Rat become real. Oh, a spider. Perish. I think learning summon would be outstanding. Like, if you could just summon creatures. Or summon a specific creature. I want an army of rats. I do not trust the aged fish. First ring. Aged fish. I don't trust aged fish. Oh my god, bear traps can be rearmed. That's outstanding. I feel like the rat brain is expanding. They definitely take damage every time something happens, but... I beg thy pardon. Oh, is it because I have too many rats in my party? If it's because I have too many rats. I'm sorry, you don't want to join the party of rats? Racist. 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 Evil. Evil. Racist. Evil. Evil. Racist. Evil. Evil. Whatever. So, but don't poo-poo me. Don't turn your nose up in the army of rats. I bid thy pardon. Whatever. I don't even know why I'm talking to you. You're not real. You're just foreign. Serviceable. Oh, that's such a temp. Increases inventory. Okay, we're definitely. That's how a backpack works, and that is outstanding. Now I know. Now I know. That's the first time I've seen a backpack in this game. So the concept is real. I heard you. Hello? That's actually outstanding. I am learning. That's moldy meat. Get out of here. I feel like if I can find bear traps now, I think that would actually, like, really do something for me, if I can utilize them correctly. It's not even that they're good, I think it's mostly because it's just, I can go ahead and, like, put them down and do actual damage without a whole lot of thought to it. And I love not thinking. Literally my favorite thing. I love not thinking. I love not thinking. No way. I'm actually really enjoying the music, like the original OST stuff for this game. There's a lot of thought and presence in this. Born berry. Oh. Hope it's not cursed and I get cool power. Oh. That is better than what I have. That's awesome. I wish it was blessed. You don't get to have legs anymore. Oh, that's cool. Bear traps might be probably my favorite thing now. Like, it's such a non-issue. Bear traps, I feel like, definitely become if I put down a bear trap, it basically makes every encounter, I don't want to say trivial, because I feel like that's unfair, but I feel like a bear trap will actually, like, do, Christ almighty, I feel like a bear trap would actually do work. Like, proper work. I hear fights happening and I don't... Oh, no, it's, someone's beating a box up. I love my many little rats, though. I love my army of rats. They won't survive anything decent, but it's good to know. Well, that's what you get, okay? That's just what you get. Good day. Dies. Like, let's be real. That was happening to you. I could get an amp. Oh, I can't get an amp. Oh. can't get an emblem, though. Don't have enough money. Oh well, whatever. The levitation would be nice, except I've never run into a situation where I'm like, I have to levitate. People who are a little bit smarter than me. And this is gonna go for basically everyone. Cursed Lantern, out of here. I'm sure, I've got a sneaking suspicion that somebody out there is like, I can't believe you left the thing there. You could have gotten it for nothing. I have no idea. That's not how that works. I do not understand. I think we've got everything that we want out of this floor, and it's just time to move on. I would like all my friends to come help me. It'd be really cool if all my friends came to help me right now. They're in perfect sync where I can't get an attack in without getting my butt kicked. One of the rats is dead. No, 2 of the rats are dead. No. That's unfortunate. We hate to see it. We hate to see it. We hate to see it. Oh, this goes to the temple. I kind of don't want to get a temple. That's where I starved last time. There's a lot of Shelob. Oh no. Secret boss. Secret boss. Secret boss. Fourth position though. Hey. Alright, that was cool. Well, shoot. We'll see you next time. On the Never Ever Fly Forever Free. We'll see you. Bye-bye. Have a good one. Get out of here.